Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a mystery so chilling, it feels like it's been plucked straight from a forgotten nightmare. Imagine a place, a beautiful valley, cradled by towering peaks, where life once thrived, and then, in an instant, every single soul, simply vanished. Not a whisper, not a trace, save for an unsettling clue. Footprints etched into solid ash. This isn't a campfire tale. This is the true, perplexing story of the valley where everyone vanished. For centuries, legends spoke of a hidden valley, abundant and fertile, a haven for ancient communities. Explorers, cartographers, and even ambitious gold prospectors dismissed these tales as mere folklore. The mountains surrounding it were deemed impassable, a natural fortress guarding forgotten secrets. But then, a series of seismic events, whispers of distant tremors, began to echo through the region, and with them, something else emerged. Fragmented tales of an old, abandoned pathway, rarely used, leading into the heart of those impenetrable mountains. It wasn't until a research expedition, initially focused on geological anomalies, stumbled upon what looked like a long-forgotten trail, that the true scope of this mystery began to unfold. They followed the path, expecting perhaps ancient ruins or a hermit's dwelling. What they found instead defies explanation. As they descended into a vast, bowl-shaped valley, the air grew heavy, the silence profound. And then they saw it. A landscape frozen in time, blanketed not by snow or soil, but by layers upon layers of fine, dark ash. The ash wasn't just dust, it was a testament to an unimaginable catastrophe. And within this petrified layer, perfectly preserved, were thousands of footprints. Footprints of adults, children, even animals, all walking, all moving, but not fleeing in panic. They were etched in the ash, as if the ground had suddenly solidified beneath them, capturing their last moments in an eerie, eternal tableau. The sheer number of prints suggested a thriving community, not a small, isolated group, but an entire settlement. What happened here? How could an entire population vanish without a single body, a single piece of clothing, or any other personal belonging being found? The footprints are the only witnesses, the silent narrators of an event so cataclysmic, it wiped away every other shred of evidence. Researchers quickly realized this wasn't a typical volcanic eruption. While the ash pointed to a fiery event, the lack of widespread structural damage, shattered trees, or typical pyroclastic flows was baffling. The ash itself presented its own paradox. Geochemical analysis revealed it was unlike any local volcanic deposits. Its composition suggested a rapid, intense heat. Yet it was so fine, so ubiquitous, that it seemed to have fallen uniformly across the entire valley, almost like a sudden, fiery snow. And critically, there were no signs of a central eruption point within the valley. It was as if the ash had descended from above, blanketing everything in an instant. As the team meticulously mapped the valley, they noticed a peculiar pattern in the footprints. They didn't lead to a single escape route. Instead, they meandered, converged, and even circled in places, as if people were going about their daily lives, when whatever happened, struck. There were prints of children playing, adults carrying burdens, even what appeared to be families walking together. It painted a picture of normal life, suddenly and utterly extinguished. One of the most unsettling discoveries was a cluster of footprints near what appeared to be a communal gathering area. Here, the prints were denser, as if a large group had been standing together. But again, no signs of struggle, no frantic scattering, just an abrupt cessation of movement, leaving behind these ghostly impressions. It felt less like a natural disaster and more like a moment frozen by some inexplicable force. The absence of any human remains is perhaps the most bewildering aspect of this mystery. If an entire community was caught in a fiery ashfall, where are the bones? Where are the carbonized remains that should be scattered across the valley floor? It defies conventional understanding of such disasters. Some theories propose an almost instantaneous sublimation, where intense heat vaporized organic matter without leaving a trace. but the sheer scale required for an entire population makes this difficult to comprehend. Could it have been an unprecedented atmospheric phenomenon? A superheated cloud that descended with such ferocity it turned everything to ash, and then, as quickly as it appeared, dissipated, taking the physical forms of the people with it. Or perhaps something far more esoteric. The local legends, once dismissed, now seem to hold a chilling resonance. Tales of sky, fire, and whispering winds that steal souls from the indigenous communities of the surrounding mountains are being re-examined with a new, unsettling perspective. The valley where everyone vanished remains an active site of research, a haunting testament to an unknown event. Each footprint, each layer of ash, is a clue in a puzzle that is yet to be solved. What force could erase an entire community so completely, leaving behind only the ghost of their last steps? It challenges our understanding of natural phenomena, and perhaps even the very fabric of reality. The sheer scale of this disappearance, coupled with the precise, almost artistic preservation of their final movements, makes it one of the most compelling and terrifying archaeological mysteries of our time. It serves as a stark reminder of the fragile nature of life and the immense, often unpredictable power of our world, or perhaps something beyond it. As we continue to unravel the secrets of this valley, one thing is certain: the story of the vanished community, etched in ash, will continue to captivate and confound us for generations to come. It's a silent cry from the past, begging us to understand what transpired in that remote, ash-covered sanctuary. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the unknown. If this story has piqued your curiosity, please hit that like button. Share your theories in the comments below. What do *U* think happened in the valley where everyone vanished? And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into history's greatest enigma. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.